welcome. Today we are here with the GP Hero of the Month, Christina Fortin. Hello, Christina.
Hi, Sachin. Good morning.
Morning. Thanks for joining us. So I'd love us to start, Christina. Maybe just to hear a little bit about you. Professional, personal, anything that you think's relevant. I'd love to just tell us about Christina.
My name is Christina Fortin. People here call me Tina Fortin for short. And I am a mother of two. So I have two kids, and I live an hour away from our office. And yep, so I used to work in a BPO industry, maybe about 6 years ago. And then it was also a healthcare account. Basically, we are just obtaining or retrieving medical records from practices. It was a US account. And so after that, I decided to work from home. It was also it was an exact time as to when COVID-19 started. So it was like, I would say, just a good decision that I made, because a lot of people was being laid off from my company as well at that time. So and during that time that they laid off people, I was already working at home, so it was kind of safer for me, as I have two kids at home. And after that, so while working at home as an English tutor, I also studying. So I do both, working while studying. And then after I graduated on last 2023, I decided that maybe it's time again for me to work in a corporate office. And so I heard about WorkPod. So when I applied, considering my background in a healthcare account, so they decided to put me into GP Hero, which is where I am now. And that's it.
Nice. And so that's a little bit of background. And what I'd love to know is what made you choose GP Hero? Like, why did you end up here? Obviously, you've told us the side you applied and they directed you here. What made you choose this?
Well, maybe it's because I am very into, or I used to work in a healthcare account, and I thought it might be like just minimal adjustment for me. Although it was a different, from a different country, USA, but it's another thing is also the schedule, because it's a day shift schedule. So, of course, I believe most or a lot of of the people I know preferred day shift nowadays. And I was also thinking that it might be a good idea for me to work while my kids are at school, and then we can come home together and can spend more time together. And also, especially that we don't work during weekends. It's also a good thing, because I can have more family time during the weekend. And as you may know, for Filipinos, Sunday especially is like a family day for us. We really value family time here. Like, Filipinos are more family oriented. So that's another thing that I decided to okay, I have to proceed with this application to work with GP Hero.
Nice. And so when did you join, and how's your experience been since?
I joined January 2024, January 8th to be exact. And ever since, it's a great experience. I learned more things that I've learned from my previous healthcare company before. And also right now, with my role as a receptionist, I got to engage with, of course, different people. And our clinic is doing home visit, for your reference. And so most of our patients are elderlies. So, and I'm actually a kid growing up with my grandparents.
Right.
And so I'm like very into old people. Like I love engaging with old people, even with our neighbors
Hmm.
at my place.
Yeah.
And so I think it really suits me because now with my GP, we receive some feedback from our patients saying that Tina is lovely, something like that. So I guess it's because the way I speak with old people,
Mm.
like maybe if you can also see with my like the way I talk right now. So
Mhm.
yeah, most people and they can easily they said that they can easily understand um, I when I explain something to them and my maybe with my accent or the way how I slowly talk to people or to elderly people.
Mm.
So yeah.
Nice. And uh, in that time, you'll have learned a lot of stuff. You'll have had different
Yeah.
training. What are
Mm.
the things that stand out for you that you've learned, the skills or the tasks you like doing? Um, uh, what comes to mind when I mention that?
Maybe when I have to work, when I have to multitask,
Mhm.
like especially now that our GPs are always on the road. So aside from booking in patients needing home visits, I also have to multitask, like also on the lookout from on our Slack from any instructions or any tasks from our doctors who are on the
Mm.
road, so they can like say, hey, can you call this hospital, your this clinic to request this record from this patient? Can you call pathology clinic to request for the results? I am now with the patient's home, so I need to check that one while doing the consultation.
Mm.
So at that point, there are times that I will get like, overwhelmed because
Mhm.
like I was busy booking in patients and then I also have to do the task that my doctor is asking me to do or to obtain. But later on, I realized that it actually made me more or better at my job
Mhm.
because now I can easily, now I've learned how to easily multitask. Like I can just easily like do or speak to a person about something else while my hands is doing something else at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I think multitasking, I
Yeah.
guess, it's the most important skill that I learned from working with GP Hero or with my clinic now.
Nice. And maybe there's someone watching this and they're thinking, oh, maybe I should become a hero, or maybe they want to, or they're not sure whether to apply, or that type of thing. What would you say to that person if there's someone thinking about becoming a hero?
Well, as a mother, maybe what I can say is if they value family time and if they would like to grow more in terms of their skills and capabilities, I would say they should apply at GP Hero.
Nice. Um, and then maybe there's either a practice manager or a GP or a clinic owner who's watching this thinking, maybe I should think about hiring a hero. What would you say to them?
Yes, they should. We will be a great help to the clinic, especially for those admin tasks, if not reception, because I'm pretty sure that, especially for clinics, they're always very busy. Um, have patients calling to book an appointment and patients coming in to to book an appointment. So um, for us here, heroes, at the back of the clinic, we can like a very good assistant for them to like it's kind of like we can be like the back end staff for them so that they can focus on more important things that they have to do at the clinic or for practitioners. So yeah, it would be a great help to the clinic if they would hire a hero.
Thank you. And then uh, one question I didn't ask is obviously you won an award and you got a bit of a prize for being Hero of the Month. How did you celebrate? What did you do?
Um, so I cannot recall that anymore, Sachin, but um, that was, I'm not sure what day was that, but yeah, January. I'm just guessing because normally the the we normally have the way we spend time together with my family is to either go out to the park
Hmm.
and have some snacks out there, or to binge watching movies while eating some snacks. So either of these two,
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
pretty sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So maybe a movie binge with a food binge together.
Yes. Yes.
um, great. And so before we finish, I always end these interviews in this way. Uh, uh, what have we not covered that you'd like to say or share with the world?
Well, I just want to say that the work environment, maybe to have the people around the world to know that all of us here love working together. The training is very supportive. Every time we have questions, every time we have some confusions, or every time there are like anything that we would like to raise in terms of our concerns from the clinic, from our clinics, or from our GPs, they're like they're always there, especially our team leads. They're always there like to support us, to help us, enlighten us on what we should do moving forward. I think this kind of support should be known to the world, I would say. Because, yeah, we have the great work environment so far as my experience is concerned.
Thank you. That's a great share. So, Tina 14,
Yeah,
thank you so much for sharing your experiences, and well done again for being Hero of the Month for January 2025.
thank you.